Hey, what's going on? It's Pyro. We're back for some competitive ladder on Rocket League. Sorry for not getting anything up the past couple of days. I have been seriously jet lagged, and I still struggle to fix my jet lag when I'm flying back from the West Coast. Every time I go to the West Coast, it's always really tough to get back into a normal person routine. So, obviously, not fun at all there with that, and hopefully in the next couple of days I can sort that out. I mean, it's currently 5 a.m. as I'm recording this, and I just woke up, so certainly that would look like a good sign, but, what happened was yesterday I went to sleep at like 4 p.m. until 8 p.m., and then I stayed up for 3 hours, and then I slept from like 11 p.m. to like 5 a.m., so it's all over the place right now, and it's having a big impact on what I can do work-wise. I had a fantastic time at the Mindcrack Marathon, and I'll probably put up a little sort of vlog of my time there because I did really enjoy it. I was in San Francisco, and we did 48 hours of live streaming for Extra Life Charity. I think we raised about $167,000 in total between all of us and all the donators and everyone who helped out. So, I gotta give thanks to anybody who helped out at that. Because I meet a fantastic bunch of people and just really, really fun times all around, so it should be a go. Oh, unlucky. So a lot of the videos that I had going up over the past week and a half were pre-recorded. Apologies for that. I wasn't able to get your feedback. But, I should be back to recording the video on the day that I upload it now, which is nice. I also want to start doing streaming every evening, so if you're into the stream content, check out my Twitter, twitter.com/PYRAO, and I'll be putting updates on there. Alternatively, check it out on Twitch, Power Puncher. I actually uploaded some new emotes and new sub-loyalty badges, and I really want to start actually having more. That's a nice tip. Oh, there was some save there. Just get that out, guys. Oh, sorry, my chug. It's my fault. Yeah, it's my fault. Thankfully, he's missed it. These guys are coming all out. That's a good save again. But I do want to start streaming a lot. I actually went to try and get it set up yesterday, and just no joy. My internet's playing up here a little bit, just because I'm not having that great of a connection. So I guess I should give you guys, I've explained this before, but I'm actually living in a different house than where my internet is. My internet's actually about, I'd say about 50 yards away, and I'm using a Wi-Fi extender to boost it. So I have my router, and I pick up the router from the edge of this house, and then I use the Wi-Fi booster to boost it, and I get about 22 megabyte down and about 8 megabyte up, and that's great. It works fantastic. I don't really get any issues when I'm streaming content or when I'm watching stuff, but when you go to upload or play games, there's little packet drops, really, really small packet drops, and you don't really notice it in normal play, but you do when you're playing online games. I also have another connection that I'm using, which is kind of like a pay-as-you-go router, which I use for most of my online gaming. I just top it up every month, and it's good. Obviously not ideal for streaming on, but for things like gaming, it doesn't use that much, and it gives me a consistent connection. The only issue is that I don't know. Oh, it's a good shot, good save. I don't know how to use 2 internet connections on one computer. So I'd love to have a connection for streaming and a connection for playing, and then I could sort of manage them in game. But I don't know if that's actually a possibility. So I was thinking of just getting a new capture card so I could stream off my laptop, and then just use this gaming computer as a source. But we'll see. I mean, the actual issue, there is no issue with me streaming past 8 p.m. It's quite weird. I guess there must be less users on then, or something, or just less interference with outside, because I stream past 8 p.m. and I don't lose frames unless I play online games on my computer. It's not going in. It is nice. So if I play single player games on my computer, it's sweet. Or if I play online games on my PS4 and stream from that, it's sweet. So I might start having to stream Rocket League from PS4 if I'm streaming, and then leave the recording stuff for the computer. But we'll see. I'm actually just happy I have the opportunity to stream now, because the past month has just been hectic with traveling, man. Like cross world traveling. Oh boy, not good. is pretty tough on your system, you know. Crap, I should have done better there. I think all in all, it's about 26 hours of traveling. Oh, that's a good save. And you know, just staying up past 20 hours kind of makes me a little bit it's a bad hit. A little bit sick. Like it makes me open to being sick a lot more. Like I have a really congested nose and throat right now, just from being up, because you meet so many people traveling, right? My usual trip is Dublin. So Dublin's about 2 hours away on a bus, and then Charles de Gaulle in France. In Paris, I get a plane there from Dublin to Charles de Gaulle, and then I get a flight to San Francisco or LA or wherever I'm going, like Florida. So definitely on the way back, I usually go like West Coast to JFK or Florida, and then to Dublin. So it's decent, but ooh, yeah, the Halloween items is out, aren't they? I forgot about that. I don't even know what I'm dressing up as at Halloween. So yeah, Mindcrack Marathon, put that out of the way. The streaming problems, I got that out of the way. I'm going to touch on these on the channel update, and I'm going to put it up. Another thing people have been asking me is, why did I remove my subscriber count? So beside my channel, usually there's a subscriber count, and I have like 390,000 subs or something. But the reason I removed it is because obviously my views don't match up with my subs. And I get this asked from a lot of people, why does that happen? And it happens on all sort of media platforms. I like to give the example of PewDiePie, the biggest gaming channel on YouTube, who has 50 million subs and gets 1 million to 2 million views a video, and that's still a huge amount of people. Don't get me wrong. It's just that if the biggest channel on YouTube can only get a 1 in 50 conversion rate, then what does that say about everyone else? And I think it's just the relationship people have with media consumption. Like if you look on Facebook and you see like famous actors and famous singers who have millions of followers on Facebook and Twitter, and only like 10,000 people will see the post, or even less than that will interact with it. So it just so happens in my case, I gained the vast majority of my subs years ago when I was playing Call of Duty and Minecraft. And I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of subscriptions that I haven't checked out in years on my channel, and it's just people moving on, people getting interested in other content, more commentators coming through, and it's just a variety of things adding up. But at the same time, it was frustrating because I got people who weren't watching the channel coming in. They randomly might have saw a video on their sub box, and they come in and go, "Oh, this channel is dead," or "What happened to your power used to be," so stuff like that. And although it's not really malicious to an extent, it is frustrating. I kind of like to use the analogy of a million paper cuts. You get people saying stuff like that to you so often, and it kind of eats at you. Why does it eat at me? I'm not really sure. I think it's just because saying like a channel is dead or something is kind of, to me, it kind of is like an insult of the amount of work I've put into it, because I still upload quite a lot as well. And, I even if your channel's getting 5 views a video, I don't think that's necessarily a dead channel, because the average video on YouTube never gets past like 1 or 2 views, right? I guess you guys probably, well, some of you probably didn't know that, but, if I'm getting 500 to 1,000 views on a video, that's a lot of people. And I always say this when I go to conventions and people are like, how do you grow your channel? I think a big part of it is just being gratuitous with what you have, and understanding that not everyone can become like a PewDiePie or Markiplier or any of these big channels. I think people often go in with false expectations, and even building up a community of, let's say, 500 to 1,000 people is awesome. I mean, when I stream, I usually have like 50 to 150 people there, and it's an awesome stream, because I know most of the guys and girls that, well, I don't know. I usually say the word guys to refer to both male and female and whatever else, but is that the correct term? I'm not sure. Let me know. Obviously, I heard someone say like you would never use the word guys in a business setting. I guess I agree. Probably say fellows, hello fellows, or hello people. Dude, you gotta move. Even though that I have like 390k subs and get on average 1,000 views a video, I don't think my channel is dead per se. It's still a huge amount of people, and it's still, I don't mean that like I'm not tooting my own horn by saying this, but it's still far more than what the average YouTube gaming channel would get. So again, as I say, you got to be gratuitous, and you just got to be thankful. And I still enjoy doing stuff like this. Otherwise, I wouldn't post, right? You know, because I do work another job now, coding. I think this is just my therapy, you know, speaking to myself in a microphone. So I guess I'll touch base on that in the channel update. And I'll probably discuss it more in depth, because I seem to get a lot of people asking me why I did that, and it just kind of, you know, to remove another unnecessary stressor in my life as a YouTuber. Because, you know, it's the internet. People say a lot of dumb things, and if you can shield yourself, you know, from unnecessary, maybe non-intentional insults, then that's a good thing in my opinion. Almost got that. I've also been playing a lot of FIFA. Probably going to be doing some of that lately. I know I said that earlier when the game came out, but now I've got to a semi-decent standard of FIFA. I think I'm in Division 4, which, you know, isn't the best. There's 10 divisions. But at the same time, I feel like I'm at a point now where I can improve. My ratio on FIFA is awful. I have like 50 wins, 30 draws, and like 48 losses. So a 1-to-1-to-1. What else? I got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The guys at Bandai Namco UK sent me out a copy of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I want to do some content on that, just because I missed out on the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 bandwagon, and by the time I actually got around to checking it out, it was kind of like too late to post videos on. So the game just came out this week, and I definitely want to do a lot of content on that. Actually, quite a big Dragon Ball fan. Not so much of the new series Dragon Ball Super, but, you know, I pretty much read all of the original Dragon Ball manga, as well as watched, obviously, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z growing up, so not so much GT. We don't talk about that around these parts. But I heard Crunchyroll just got the license to air Dragon Ball Super, so that should be fun. Nice shot. Oh, what a shot, man. Really tight angle there for him to get that in. I swear, that still reminds me of SpongeBob, that little theme. Still reminds me of SpongeBob. And then Pokemon Sun and Moon obviously comes out in about a week and a half, so I'm definitely going to be doing a playthrough in that. Prepare yourselves, guys, because the sub boxes are going to be spammed a lot. I'm actually not buying a physical copy. I'm going to download it from the eShop this time. My 3DS, when I got it, was set to Australia. I don't know why. I guess the guy I bought it off, well, I got it from Japan, and I guess the guy just bought a bunch of 3DSs from Australia because they're the same region as Europe. But I got it from Japan, and the guy who modded it for the capture card set it to Australia. So all my eShop purchases are from the Australian eShop, and the Australian eShop gets the game 2 days earlier than Europe. So I'm just going to download it from there when it comes out at midnight and start posting it. And there will be a lot of spam, guys. I intend to have the entire game finished in like maybe a day or two. Just this, that's always the way I've done my Pokemon playthroughs, and they've got really popular because of that. So I'm hoping, with a bit of luck, you know, this will be another series that takes off, because my Pokemon Omega Ruby and my Pokemon X and Y playthroughs have both got at least 500,000 views at this point, and it would be really nice to add another one to that. There is obviously Pokemon Black, which I hopefully am going to be finishing it as well. Probably going to be doing some longer episodes in run up, probably 30 minutes each, putting them up every day, every other day if I can. I'm aiming to get maybe 3 videos up a day at least, so that's going to do today, guys. I just wanted to do a video because someone tweeted me, like, where's the Daily Rocket League? And I was like, no, I cannot abandon the Daily Rocket League. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I should catch you tonight for a stream. If you're watching this and the day goes up, just check the Twitter and the Twitch. Probably even around 8, 9 p.m. UK time. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. And yeah, glad to be back and making some content. So see you guys in the next episode.